Hello, I'm reading Evie, and I'm here to talk about V is for Vengeance by Sue Grafton. Hello. A large print edition. Boy, did they mean it. V is for Vengeance. A spoiled kid awash in gambling debt who thinks he could beat the system. A woman with a murky past who kills herself, or was it murder? A lovely woman whose life is about to splinter into 1,000 fragments. A professional shoplifting ring racking up millions in stolen goods. A dirty cop so entrenched on the force he is immune to exposure. A private detective, Kinsey Millhone, with 2 L's, whose 38th birthday gift is a punch in the face that leaves her with 2 black eyes and a busted nose. And an elegant and powerful businessman at the center of the web, the victim, violence, vengeance. Batman. So, there's a lot going on here. I was like, who is who? Okay, that's the hair on my phone. William, Henry's brother, who is, if you've watched my videos, know that that is Kinsey's landlord. So William, Henry's brother, a lovable hypochondriac, is now concerned he's going to get diabetes because his blood sugar is 106. Which, it's a bit high for non-diabetics, but still. I think you're fine. He was like, most people can get diabetes within 5 years. It's like, oh, William. I love him. The book started off with a Philip being killed by Dante, or rather his henchman, which is the elegant and powerful businessman at the center of the web. Then later it goes into a woman named Nora who finds a photo and suspects her husband is having an affair with his secretary, a tale as old as time, who is the lovely woman whose life is about to splinter into 1,000 fragments. Now Nora is selling a ring to Dante. Interesting. Curious. Kinsey caught a shoplifter named Audrey. Turns out Dante knows her too. She ended up dead, the one who supposedly killed herself. Or was it murder? Channing, Nora's husband, is having an affair. Confirmed. He brought up an event as he was heading out the door and claimed he told her about it already. Ironically enough, an Alzheimer's event. She says she didn't want to go and already made plans, but then found the photo with him and Thelma, the secretary. So she canceled the plans, and suddenly it's not a big deal if she can't go. Okay. She's on the phone with him, and he has all sorts of excuses now. Convenient. Yeah. So at some point, she also goes to their second home or vacation house or cabin or something. I don't know. And finds that Thelma has basically been there, like kind of living there, cohabiting there. I don't know if living there, but staying there. Yeah, that's the word. She's basically been staying there. And they were having another event that night. Rich people, I swear. Actually, I don't know if he was rich. Yeah, he was. Yeah, never mind. Anyways, so he was having another event that night. And she went and got rid of all of her dresses that were there. Because Thelma was planning on wearing one of those dresses. Or at least, I think she found maybe another photo, or maybe it was that same photo. It turned out it was her dress. So, yeah. And then he had an excuse of why he decided just not to go to that event. Because apparently her apartment was like a little out of the way, and by the time they found out, they wouldn't have time. I didn't write it down. It wasn't really that big of a deal, but it was just kind of funny. So that's why I'm mentioning it now. But yeah, anyways. So he was just like, oh, I just decided not to go. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. Now, Audrey's fiancé is hiring Kinsey to find out what really happened. Funny. He denied that she was a part of any said was it? Ring. Oh, shoplifting ring. Duh. Yeah. He was like, she's innocent. And then learned she was not. Cappy, Dante's brother, killed Audrey because they seemed to think she was going to roll over on their operation. And we find out why later. Nora and Dante might become a thing. Odd. A criminal and a rich woman. Okay. Someone sent Audrey a box full of money by accident, and Vivian, her landlord, accepted it, and for some reason called Kinsey about it. Because she was there like earlier that day, or maybe the day before. They ended up turning it in, of course. Now, someone is following Kinsey as she left Vivian's. Ooh. Someone named Pinky, an ex-con who hired Kinsey in the past, makes an appearance, and his second visit involved him wanting her to hold on to some pictures of two people in a compromising position. But he said not to look. I wonder if it's Nora and Dante, as they went to his place before. Boy, was I way off. Nope, it's Pretty, a cop who was friends with Mickey back in the day, her second husband? First husband? No, first husband, yeah. The one who was in, I don't know. One of the letters I just recently read. Maybe O, yeah. Anyways, Pinky is a CI, I think. I thought. Pretty is also, by the way, the dirty cop. So entrenched on the force he's immune to exposure. Pinky's wife is now asking to stay with Kinsey. Ay. Philip apparently died 2 years ago. We have his girlfriend now talking to Kinsey because his death was similar to Audrey's. If you remember, he is the spoiled kid awash in gambling debt. Was. Nora mentioned her late husband to Dante because she was married first or twice. Well, I think this was her second marriage, yeah. She mentioned her late husband to Dante and the color of his face drained. I wonder if he killed him. He had supposedly died from a heart issue. No, he did not. His husband, or her husband, actually, well, late husband, I can't remember his name, was actually the only one who, helped him out. So, boy, did he pay them back. Audrey had $4 million in her account. Thanks. I might need to be a part of a shoplifting ring. I'm just kidding. I'm too much of a guilty conscience to do it. Somebody would just look at me and just be like, I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. Cappy. Let me say the difference. Cappy is working with Pretty. He drew Pinky back home as he was hiding with Kinsey by threatening his wife. The photos are of Cappy and Pretty together. I thought it meant dirty ways at first, but apparently not. Apparently Cappy is the CI, selling out Dante. Kinsey followed him and burned the photos, and while Cappy was leaving, Pinky angrily got his gun and tried shooting him. Instead, somehow he accidentally shot his wife instead. I said instead twice. Oh well. I don't remember how that happened. But oh well. Audrey saw Cappy and Pretty the day after her arrest. Pinky was there too, as he had gotten arrested that night. So that's how Audrey had basically gotten killed. Or why, I should say. Dante didn't kill Nora's husband, no. However, he did accidentally have her only son kill Philip. Ooh, I did not see that connection. If you did, good for you. I totally forgot. She did say that she had lost a son before, but I thought maybe it was like a little kid or something. So, I didn't realize it was, what? I don't know how old he was, but maybe like 18, 19-ish, so kind of a kid still. Or no, 23. They said he was 23, so. But, anyways. Philip was trying to trade his vehicle in lieu of his debt. Dante told Cabby to take care of it, meaning to go check out the car and see if the car was worth the trade. Cabby thought he meant kill him. Oh, Cabby. Dante's secretary is sleeping with Pretty. Apparently been spelling this wrong. Yeah, so I thought it was Pretty, like, Pretty, but apparently it is not, which I don't guess changes the pronunciation. Also, I thought it was his secretary, but I think it was somebody maybe higher up, like maybe somebody involved in the shoplifting ring, but I can't remember who. So I thought it was a secretary, but then they mentioned a secretary later on, and it was a different person. So I was like, oh, okay. Dodie, Pinky's wife, ended up passing away. Poor Pinky. Pinky went to their office to shoot Cappy after that. Cappy ended up dying, but Pinky is good at least. Yay. And Pinky was not the one who shot Cappy. Apparently the sticker comes off. Nora ran off with Dante. I'm surprised. He had asked her to run away with him, but after he announced who he was, she like ran off, of course. So I didn't think that they would continue. Oh well. But he did tell her what happened and about how it happened, so I guess she chose to believe him. I believed it. But then again, we saw inside his head and all that, so kind of no reason not to believe him. Well, maybe. Unreliable narrators, who is this? The book ended with Kinsey getting a letter or something from Dante. Dante made a recording of him passing off his business to Pretty, supposedly, if he kills off Cappy and then retires, which is exactly what he did. Ooh. So it was up to Kinsey to decide what to do with that. So, I think it said, I don't know if it said it in this book or if it said it in the nets, that she, of course, gave that recording to the police. Oh, no, she gave it to Diana, a reporter who we met last book? No. We met her in the book where I think Michael was the character, where there was a little girl who was kidnapped and then killed, and then on accident. It was like Walter and everybody. It was that book. We met Diana. She was Michael's sister, which I may have mentioned in that video, but oh well. Yeah, so she calls up Diana, so it's presumed that she gave the recording to her. So, does something nice for her at the end. And that was my notes on V is for Vengeance. Get 'em. I just need a little pitchfork. Let me know what you thought. I liked it. It wasn't too bad. I'll be honest, it was kind of, I finished it last week, I think. Wait, no. Yeah. I think I finished it like last week, so I've already kind of forgotten some of it. It'd be like that. But, oh well. Let me know what you thought. Bye!